What's up, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, and today I've got Ingrid's 2020 Jeep Wrangler Sahara in the shop. Although this vehicle came loaded with all sorts of options and goodies, it did not have parking assist, and since it is being given to a 16-year-old daughter as her learner car, she doesn't want to be bumping into things, so I installed the Echomaster Park Assist system. You can see we've got one sensor right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. Now, this is an interestingly shaped bumper in the sense that you want to try and get the sensors as equally spaced as possible apart, and so that sometimes that means you got to do some weird things. And so on this one, I wanted to flush mount them in there, which meant that I had to kind of recess out that grill. I think that came out looking okay. Now, I've done front sensors before, but what I apparently have not done are rear parking sensors. Now, back here we have another weird situation of how do we equally space out these sensors, and my suggestion, which she wasn't too thrilled about, was that I put them smack gob in the center of the reflectors. I think it looks kind of cool, to be honest with you. So the reflectors have the sensor in it right there, and then they are tucked away out on the outside corners as well. So you'll see up in that corner there and in that reflector right there. Now, this system is completely stealth and automatic. All that happens is when you start the vehicle, the front sensor will automatically come on. I doubt you heard that little beep that it just did, but that lets you know that it's active. And as I approach the table, do you hear it? Oh man, yep, I'm about to hit the table. Now, for the rear ones, those come on when I go into reverse, so you should hear a little beep back there, and then as I back up ever so slowly, we'll start to hear that beeping going on behind me, and sure enough, I'm about to hit the bay door. Oh my goodness. And that's the system. That's how it works. It's completely invisible other than the sensors. I've got one brain module installed up in the driver kick panel, and the other module is installed back here in the driver's side rear quarter panel. And that's the system. Front system took me about 3.5 hours for the install because I had to remove the bumper in order to install them correctly, and also you're tapping into the CAN lines as well as power and ground inside the cabin. So there's a little bit more work than you'd expect. And the rear system got me for about 2.5 hours because I did not remove the rear bumper, and these taillights are just really easy to remove, and the wiring was fairly simple because it's only power and ground, and that's coming directly from the reverse light. The reason the front system needs CAN bus is because it only operates under 6 miles per hour and then goes into standby mode over 10 miles per hour, and it's getting that speed from the CAN lines. That's all. Pricing and product information is going to be in the video description. All build inquiries must be submitted via the form on my website. The link to that will also be in the video description. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. I will talk to you later. Bye!